Right, what is up guys here on the Tom Clancy Central. My name is James, bringing you guys another video here today. Another video for you guys on the channel. We really do hope you appreciate the amount of videos we're putting out on the grind to trying to get as many views and many tips out for you guys as possible. Now what I'm going to be talking to you guys today, as you can already see from the title, is first person versus third person in Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands, and how you can use both fields of view to your advantage. And basically I'm going to be talking about where to use each different situation, and it basically breaks down to two categories: when you're in a gunfight, when you're not in a gunfight. If you're in a gunfight, you want to be using first person, in my point of view. It makes you more accurate, and bearing in mind I'm going off purely off console here, it might be different on PC, I don't know. But from what I've seen on console, at least, you go in first person and you shoot and you use your sight or whatever, and it's pretty accurate. You've got your aim assist kicking in and all that sort of stuff. Well, so if you're trying to do it in third person with the hip fire, for a start, it can kick quite a bit unless you have got the perk to sort of lessen your hit fire spread hicked up quite well. And I sort of find that if you use the option where you press down your right stick and you shoot from the shoulder, it sort of just gives you a dot, and that isn't very accurate either. So I kind of feel like, at least from, if you're on the console, you should always be shooting in first person. You should always be keeping that option turned on. However, from pretty much any other perspective, you want to be using third person. Third person in terms of looking out for people, in terms of looking around corners, in terms of trying to find stuff on the map, in terms of just knowing your general surroundings, is really, really useful. You will see time and time again the good players at this game, they use third person to try and locate enemies and know where they're going to be going before they make any moves. For example, I can be in cover round a corner, and if I was in first person, I wouldn't know what was round said corner, but I can go into third person, or I'm in third person, and I can see if there's some enemies around me, and they sometimes do get spotted as well for the rest of your team to see. I haven't really played with anyone else so far in this game, none of my friends have it, but I do still find that you can spot things for your teammates. They do sometimes take them out if you order them to, and I just kind of find that, just in terms of physically finding stuff, this using third person is definitely the way to go about it. Also, if you're struggling to find sort of some supplies or a weapon drop or something like that, and you feel like you're near it, you can sometimes use third person to sort of find that. You can look about and try and look for the actual sign on the map. And I kind of feel like if you can use the two fields of view well, then you'll be getting as better as a player. Learning how to use your first person when you're shooting, and like the transition between there. So basically, if you don't know, when you're in, normally in third person, and when you press down LT on the Xbox or L2 on the PS4, you go into first person whenever you're aiming down sight, and that is definitely the way to keep it. Definitely the best option in the game that I found so far. I don't actually know how much you can change it, but it works really well. You can spot people, and then you can be accurate when you're shooting, especially for guns like snipers. With your SMGs, you can hit fire as much as you want if you really want to when you're close up, with your shotguns, etc. That is one instance where you maybe don't want to aim down sight as much. Say if you're using a sort of like a, not a semi-automatic shotgun, a pump shotgun, there you go, something like a Remington from Black Ops 2. But if you're using one of those, you can use third person quite a lot, because you don't need to be as accurate because it's got the pellet spread. But anything that you need to be vaguely accurate for, your assault rifles, your LMGs, your snipers, and even your semi-automatic shotguns, I find it's just better to use first person when shooting, so aiming in. Other than that, third person is the way to go. Unless you're trying to shoot someone accurately, be in third person. If you are trying to shoot someone accurately with a sniper, for example, go into first person. Hold down your aiming down sight button, and you will go into that, and all will be fine and dandy, and you will win more and more gunfights. Anyway guys, I do hope you have enjoyed this video. If you found it useful, do subscribe if you're new, and like the video if you have found it useful, and leave your thoughts in the comments section below. What other videos would like us to see? We've been putting up a lot of videos on where to find guns. There will be some more funny moments hopefully coming some point in the future, and we are streaming every now and then, so do look out for when we stream, and do make sure that you click the notification bell so you can see when our videos go up, so you can see them as soon as possible. Again, thank you so much for watching. Check out our other videos if you want to know where to find certain guns and stuff, and we will see you in our next one. Bye guys.